recommend the ClassWiz calculator for GCSE and for A-level. Here's how you do a quadratic equation on it. Hit menu, you go down to A, you choose polynomial, it's 2 because it's a quadratic, and you type the equation in. 3 minus 4 equals, minus 4 equals, hit the equals button again, and you get your solutions. So x1 equals 2. If I was to hit the equals button again, it gives me the next solution. So x2 equals minus 2/3. But if you wanted it to look like you had done this without a calculator, you could factorize it, and you're rearranging these. So x minus 2 equals 0, and 3x equals minus 2. So 3x plus 2 equals 0, giving you your brackets of 3x minus 2, or 3x plus 2 rather. Today we're looking at using this button over here, and that gives you things in terms of hours and minutes. So if I wanted 4.3 hours in hours and minutes, I'm going to put 4.3, then press this button and hit the equal sign. And I get, that tells me 4 hours, 18 minutes. The way that we use this is for what calculates speed calculations. So speed equals distance over time. But we don't need to convert the time into a fraction of hours. What we can say is our speed equals our distance, put a fraction button up, put the distance in, and then for the time, which is 90 minutes, we can do 0 hours, press this button, 90 minutes, press it again. If you had seconds, you could press it again, hit the equal sign, and that gives me 140 miles per hour. Hi guys, so today we're going to use the rectangular function. Now the rectangular function is this rec button above your minus sign. When you get an angle and a hypotenuse, remember the hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. So you're going to do shift and rec. You put in your hypotenuse. You then do shift and close bracket to get a comma, and you stick in your angle. You close the bracket and you hit equals. The x gives you the adjacent and the y gives you the opposite. So this is to use the sine and cos function. It's a good way to check, but also a way you can go directly to the answers. So x gives you adjacent, y gives you opposite, and you're going to be using the rec function. Okay, using your calculator part 2. Shift, setup, we're going to go down to statistics, we're going to make sure our frequency is on. Then we're going to go to menu, number 6 statistics, 1 dash variable, and we're going to fill in these values. So we've got 0, 1, 2, to go to the frequency you scroll the other way, and you can fill those out, which in this case is 1, 1, 2. Okay, so I filled that all out, I press AC, I then do option, 1 dash variable calc, and I can see, hopefully you can see, all the different values. X bar means mean, so the mean is 5.02. The sum of x, which is the total number of devices, is 251. If I was to press down, it also gives me the n, which is 50, which is the sum of all of these. Hi guys, so your calculator, when you do certain calculations, will automatically give you the answer as a fraction. If you ever want to change it into a decimal, you have to press this SD button and you get it into a decimal. This works with surds as well. So root 20, it would simplify it for you, but you'd press SD if you needed it as a decimal. Hi guys! So there's 6 different ways to use the ratio function. We're going to do a quick one on each method. So here is the first way that you can use that ratio function. So if you've got a question like this, so we've got a certain amount of flour costs 79p, how much does 325 grams cost? You're going to go to menu, and most of your calculators should have this sort of ratio function. So that's number 4. You're going to choose the second selection, and you're going to plug in the numbers. So 200 is equivalent to 79. You want to know what 325, you hit the equals button and it gives you the answer. So that's 128.37, so £1.28. Hope that's useful. Hi, so today we're going to look at using the ratio button again, but with similar triangles. It makes it super easy. So here's an exam question which asks you to find QR. So I'm going to call that X, the one that I want to find. Because they're similar, it means the sides are in the same ratio. So we're going to go to Menu, scroll along to 4, which is ratio. I'm going to choose number 2 because it's in my second triangle. And I'm going to match up sides that are the same. So I can see 4 and 6 go together. And then 12 will go with the X. So 12 and X. I hit the equal sign and it gives me, this is 18. Hope that's useful. Hi guys, so today we're going to look at, really quickly, finding an equation of a line between 2 points just using your calculator. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit Menu, you're going to hit 6, which gives you statistics, and you're going to choose 2. And in there, you're going to plug in your coordinates. So we've got -2 and y is 1. And we've got 3 and 13. So x is 3 and y is 13. You can ignore the frequency bit. Then you press AC and you come back into here. You're then going to press Option and you're going to choose number 3, which is regression calc. And if you notice, it tells you, it gives you it in y equals a plus bx. A is like your plus c, and b, which is front of the x, is your gradient. So you've got here your equation, y equals 2.4x. Hi guys, another quick calculator skill that you really should know. So we want to write something as the product of its primes. So if I was to say choose 440, I hit the equal sign, and then I'm going to press Shift and find the fact button, which is here on top of this button here with Shift and that, and you can see 440 is 2 cubed times 5 times 11. It also will check for you if something is prime. So if, for example, I pick a prime number, if I pick 19, do Shift Fact again. So Shift Fact after I press equals, it will give me just 19, which tells you it's already a prime number. Good morning. So back to looking at our calculator. Let's remind ourselves of a rule we've used before. So if we wanted to find out 24 as a product of its primes, you'd press 24, hit the equal sign, and then Shift and Fact, which is above here, and it gives you 24 as the product of its primes. Now let's say we want to find the highest common factor and the lowest common multiple of 24 and 36. What we're going to do is we're going to press the fraction button, which is that button there. We're going to put 24 on the top, 36 on the bottom, hit the equal sign. So we get 24 over 36 equals 2, 3. And then we're going to do 24 divided by 2. And that gives us 12, which is our highest common factor. And then we do the diagonals multiplied. So we're going to use the calculator to do the sine rule. It's super easy. You're going to hit Menu. You're going to go to your ratio button. And all you have to remember is the sine of an angle is connected to this opposite side. So sine 53 connects to 5. So if we pick 2, we're going to put sine 53 and then hit the equal sign. And that's in the ratio with 5. And we want to know what sine 42, what the opposite is the same as. And so this side here would be 4.19 meters.